이 짤루키게 붕어아 마마 인다 까보겠고 바방을 내라모
COVID-19 लाइसेट असि ngakthonबगिदमक कोविड की वैक्सीन कापना लाइसेट असि मरि लेनबा लाइना लाइसेट सिंगदगी ngakthok ngami masida natana लाइसेट असि sanghandanabagidamक matam
First headlines. A budget of rupees 3,10,716 crores was sanctioned in Manipur for the work of widening to 2-lane. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh distributes Ayush Afgidwar medicinal saplings. Mizoram's excavator operator assaulted, kidnapped by Assam's corps. Border tensions escalate again. India reported 45,352 new COVID-19 cases and 336 deaths on Friday. And crisis in Golaghat Engineering College as 4-grade employees states protest for non-payment of salary. Hello and welcome to ELITETV. You're watching the Primetime English Bulletin. I'm SANATOMBI, bringing you the key highlights of the day. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government, wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now, a biggest top story. A budget of rupees 3,10,716 crore was sanctioned in Manipur for the work of widening to 2-lane with a hard shoulder of Ukhrul Doloi Tadabi section of National Highway 102A. A budget of rupees 315.56 crore was sanctioned for the construction work of 2-lane with a hard shoulder of Ukhrul Doloi Tadabi section of National Highway 102A. 477.86 crore rupees was sanctioned for the construction work of 2 lanes with paved shoulder road from Tamenglong to Mahur, National Highway 137. A budget of rupees 311.18 crore was sanctioned on EPC mode for the construction work of 2 lanes with paved shoulder road from Tamenglong to Mahur, National Highway 137 near Jiri River. On the other hand, NATFI Guwahati, under its CSR initiative, contributed a total amount of rupees 1.30 crore to 8 Northeast states to combat the second wave of COVID-19 pandemic. The Northeastern Development Finance Corporation Limited, NATFI Guwahati, adopted a mission oxygen program for the augmentation of oxygen infrastructures in the 8 states of the Northeast region. NATFI has already dispersed the funds to the 8 states of the Northeast region with a state-wise allocation of rupees 15 lakhs per state for 7 states of the region and 25 lakhs rupees for Assam because of its larger population, informed Asim Kumar Das, Deputy General Manager, CSR Division, NATFI, in a statement. The fund for Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim and Tripura were released to the Chief Minister's Relief Fund CMRF by handing over the checks to the respective Chief Ministers of the states, Das stated. During the first wave of COVID-19, the NATFI contributed an amount of rupees 2 crore rupees to Prime Minister's CARES Fund under its CSR policy. As part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav organized by Ayush Department, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh distributed Ayush Aapke Dwar medicinal saplings to farmers and locals. Speaking on the occasion, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh expressed about the developmental works taken up by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to uplift Ayush by opening a separate ministry. He continued that Ayush medicines were of great use during the COVID-19 pandemic. He also mentioned the exportation of 1,000 metric tons sakhaw within 2 to 3 days.
Mafam amada ngasi na koina pigre piriba mi si gi mayum da su sometimes once a week chala ka da ma kramai thari kramai ne yengi ma gi jaga do kya me hena expand hon ba yabra hai ba jaga si na kali sana isana de khang bani na adu na utang da so I visit da honingi matang men kana na last 4.5 years to kanna prajamyam gi mating dagi honajari adru masidai da media no so yam kanna mating pangbiri mayam da enlightened to na phangandana magi jaga du gi suitability du yenga ka da madu da priority biba samba thaba jaga du da samba gi bibiramba sigi jinseng saba ya ba phajana hoba jaga du da jinseng gi oina set oina group oina sembirama gadi madu gi kana ba da phangani farm gi type ta honna ba adu gi moment ama sinbirangani sinbiramo habnate hena pat chong sila ningi haba wafam ne thamjarga mayam punama alaman sel silno puno koi khurunjari.
On the other hand, Chief Minister's advisor to Health, MLA Ranjan, said that Ayurveda sales value had been increasing day by day due to its popularity. He also said that apart from the production of immunity booster, Ayush had also produced precautionary medicines for COVID-19.
Amla ji hoi akoina extract tawraga amla ji heaga asomda pulap thaba ngamdaba kanjida nahan present kenoma ka toba kanda amla ga si amla koi hegruji fresh hek pakanda kilo mari thokpaji tanghala kanda kilo ama thoga package store tharukpa kanjida yamna kanaba pot amne business potentials yamna henba hachang du kanaba aduna medicinal plants ki sigi adugi wakhal lon dudani yumdong khudingi medicinal plants hawan hectares kya chauna medicinal plants ke no tawraga even export tawraga companies akoi scientific research tawraga akoi Manipur horiba medicinal plants se adum yamna promote to ya.
Meanwhile, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh said that the government had been trying to solve the current admission problem due to higher pass percentage in the state, assuring the people not to be distressed in this regard. He mentioned that 9 formerly high schools were now converted into higher secondary schools and plans for appointment of graduate teachers in the newly converted higher secondary schools were also made.
Nationwide oina tawbani prithvi gi oina tawbani lebak gi oina tawbani bharat gi oina tawbani ado khoisu yaringai chhatra singi laila su tambam laitabu singu tambam pina na bai koi kan honari metric maya metric ta 12 ta pass tor khama mayam dugi mogi ming chanbam akoi phajana silli higher secondary school upgrade school tare nipan tawre har kada metric gi lakho singu Mapan su sat panungai ro de madugi lebam like tambam semi hana leiba oja sindagi madudagi adjust torokanda oja watana bai koi honari anowa graduate teachers kari kari long na bo honari akoi ki tribals ki amata ngai ba Indira Gandhi kogi tribal university makhanda leiri se koi full fledged Tribal University mo henna by Honorable Prime Minister da I handak chalu ko su request of chara me do CM katang ni ro ai CM su ijagra union kano da su education minister da su Sultanpur da medical college function tong na ba inga sima horen evening meeting hing meeting kauri aham akoi temporary construction sabalo isala ai principal secretary ka tanar ga ma se handak ki Sidagi session hobo yabra ahan bagi se na kitang di thuman gre do temporary construction to loira mina the session hobo yabra MBBS sam henkal ka do ni adagi singi area singdo oxygen gi plant kari sangaba samkatpa.
Directorate of Health Manipur Director Dr. K. Razo said that elders and guardians should be vaccinated to protect the children and young ones from COVID-19 third wave. Speaking to media persons in the press meet held today at Lamphilpat State Ophthalmic Cell, Dr. K. Razo further said that people should follow the COVID-19 related SOPs given by the government and also to get vaccinated to protect from the COVID third wave. He also mentioned the decrease in the number of COVID-19 cases in the state, which was reduced to just 3,000 active cases as compared to the more than 10,000 active cases in the month of July, and added that all this was achieved due to the higher vaccination rate in the state. Manipur Health Services additional directors, joint directors, as well as representatives of WHO and UNICEF also took part in the press meet.
Angang ahan loina mo angang di sahi mangang makadi happen na hai adu guidelines adu bu hapadi ay ko ne fazana care to bilagadi moina manapati na so laga madu spoil to ga apago koidi habi wani adu mama mapa sina fazana mask ko sigi habit se mama mapa sina jumda to bigadani adu di angang duna mama mapa di tamgadori binina angang duna automatically adu murga masu hapagi Happiness yang ngang so lah kali puji handari ko wajib aku hangalak na ba doina na atau puwe ko malak na ba ko yi aja nasan di haja le ko ye prepare di har haja di ba aja puji prasasi ki mas yaw da khara du relax mutta khara to bi ba masi topi ba adagi gathering to bi da ba adagi
Kuki Students Organization KSO Jiri and Tamenglong District organized felicitation cum career guidelines at Jiribam Guidance at Jiribam District Model High School today. Ex-member ADC Tamenglong Hatling Dongel, YPA advisor Wangai Block Linkolam Singtion and L. Kaido Kuk Ngaite attended the occasion as chief guest of honor and functional president respectively, while President Old Jiribam Tribals Union L. Ramkum Junction, General Secretary PTC Wangai Block T. Tangtianwan and General Secretary Mar Inpui General Headquarters and Senior Consultant HSA Jiribam Benjamin Sakum JT were the special guest. Pass-out students of Board of Secondary Education Manipur 2021 and Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur exams were encouraged as well as presented with mementos during the function. Speaking on the occasion, ex-member ADC Tamenglong Hatling Dongel and the mementos said that the mementos were presented to the class 10 and 12 pass-out students. He also appreciated the Education Department, Government of Manipur, for promoting the students, though they were not able to sit in the exam amid the pandemic, thereby saving them from wasted years. Manipur Human Rights Commission petitioned for a separate district and session judge court in Jiribam district. In a complaint petition filed by one Jiribam, Borobekra resident Ahong Shambam Surendra Kumar stated the problems faced by the people of Jiribam on not having a district court for the Jiribam district. It may be mentioned that as respondent from the state government, proposals for Court of Additional District and Session Judge Jiribam had also put forward by Court of Additional District and Session Judge Fast Track Court Imphal East to Manipur High Court. A team of Imphal West Commando along with women police personnel has arrested 3 smugglers including 2 females of COVID vaccine yesterday around 3:30 p.m. according to police sources. The arrested smugglers have been identified as 42 years old Ro Sanglai, wife of Afang Sanglai of Kamlang Village, Kamjong District, 41 years old Lorho Pule, son of Lorho of Luang Sangbam Maning Lekai, Anon Village, and 44 years old Yumnam Premila alias Inautombi Devi, daughter of late Y Ibotombi Singh of Singjama Yumnam Lekai. On examination, the arrestees disclosed that they are Covishield vaccine vial smugglers. Further, the arrestee Ro Sanglai disclosed that she had contacted one Ajit of Kairang village to deliver Covishield vaccine at a rented house, and accordingly, Ajit delivered the said vaccine through one unknown person. On examination of Premila and Pule, they disclosed that they have come to the rented house of Rose to take away the Covishield vials and transport it to Myanmar. The team recovered 186 numbers of Covishield vaccine vials returned as S11, Chadox 1 and COVID-19 coronavirus vaccine recombinant. Covishield 5 ml to 10 ml doses without any document and 3 mobile handsets from their possession. The arrested persons, along with seized articles, have been handed over to Imphal Police Station for further necessary legal actions. As part of the continuous awareness program on COVID-19 at different parts of Manipur, Ceylon Digital and NR Media has conducted COVID-19 awareness program at Ngaikong Kulen village of Imphal West District today. Speaking on the occasion, Ceylon Digital producer Fanjobom Lenajit said that though the state is somehow recovering from the effect of COVID-19 second wave, we still need to be more cautious and continue to follow COVID-related SOPs. Lenajit urged everyone to vaccinate with Covishield vaccine, which is the only means to stay protected from COVID virus. The campaign witnessed the presence of Ceylon Digital CEO TH Badan Maitei, FPO KSH James and NR Media proprietor Rajesh. Lumding Educated Welfare Association Liwa Thawal District destroyed expired food items costing around 20,000 rupees by burning down in front of public witness today. The expired food items were handed over by one shop owner Kumantem Ibomcha Singh of Lumding Kumantem Lekai to Liwa. Kumantem Ibomcha appeals the shop owners not to sell expired food items and also to check the expiry date while purchasing any food items. Let's take a short commercial break. More news and updates will continue after the break.
Ibema, nangbu mobile dita sanale anu kaidorge. Mi namana bilai je hoidi. Kari paramedical tamba sale habra kaino. Ado nangsu khara salaga hangu sodana. Yumda game sanaraga advance sum laibido kanaroiba. Chak char se lao. Lao ko.
Laizalai khibro tamo.
Madi Simsta Medican Tambasat Kine.
I kona mula aged.
Fare adudi ay malakan tamageko.
Hoi, chatlukige.
Ay lehorageko. Ma, Miss Na, ay koy dala amira.
Hoi, nang na medical tambasat pado. Ay siyaw gina nang naktahang bala ini.
Yani adudi haying chapminaw rase. Lao manang changose.
Admission open. Sina Institute of Medical Science teams. General Nursing and Midwifery GNM 3 years course, 12% Arts or Science stream in confused to become a part of one of the most respectable professional career of all time. 12% above, duration 3 years 6 months. BSc in Medical Radiology and Imaging Technology DMRI.
Ultrasound, MRI, CT scan, ECG, X-ray.
BSc in Medical Laboratory Technology DMLT.
BSc in Operation Theatre Technology BOTT. Recognized by Indian Nursing Council, New Delhi, Government of India. And affiliated to BSS Government of India.
Please contact Sina Institute of Medical Science teams, Porompat branch, Porompat crossing opposite.
I couldn't sink up, let's see, Corona, Punch it out, my data, Hanna, Palese, punch it out, my data, Hanna, Palese.
Asing mune, akhoi pone besin kap thokuna, corona deng thokuna, hani pinsibu hanjano hanabada, adon srok yabi.
Hello and welcome back. Now more news and updates. Ministry of Labor and Employment notified to produce a separate database for unorganized workers of the state. As per the report, separate database for state unorganized workers were to be put forward to the center. BJP Kangabok Mandal organized a state-level meeting at Kangabok Mayai Laikai Community Hall with the participation of 41 booths committee of 35 Kangabok and 5 morchas. Speaking on the occasion, BJP Thoubal District President Yumnam Kumarjit expressed his satisfaction on the support received from the Mandal members, morcha members on getting the BJP ticket from the upcoming General Assembly election. Meanwhile, former BJP candidate Thokchom Jadumani Singh urged booth-level committee and other morchas to strengthen the BJP government in Thoubal AC and Kangabok AC. The Young Farmers Club YFC Chinku condoled the sudden demise of founder secretary of the club Hijam Manisai Singh in a condolence meeting held at the office of the club, chaired by president of the club Nageshwar Chinku today. 3-minute silence was also observed as a mark of respect to the departed soul to rest in peace in heavenly abode, and also share the grief with the bereaved family during the meeting, said Secretary of the club John Mahes in a press release. Retired DFO and also BJP State Executive Member Huri Golmai, along with senior RSS leader and social worker Pusparas, RSS General Head Pracharak Tamenglong None Senapati and Kangpopi Ravi Shankar, ex-BJP MLA M. Borot Singh and TH Jumjao distributed COVID-19 medical kits to villages of Awangkhul and Hauchong segment of Khumji-2 None today. The medical kits were handed over to village chairman. The medical kits were distributed under Sewa International. RSS leader and social worker Puspara spoke on how to use the medical kits and advised them to use it at the right place in a proper way. The medical kits include hand gloves, sanitizers, face masks, thermometers, vitamins, etc. Founder of International Kung Fu and Kickboxing Academy in India, Sifu Thokchom Narendra, expressed happiness for presenting Doctor of Philosophy title to Longjam Saranjoy Singh, son of Longjam Kunjabali of Kiamgai Longjam Laikai, Manipur University, Imphal West by Buffalo OC Jiu-Jitsu Kai Organization on self-defense and martial arts topic. As part of the ongoing indefinite cease work strike by Manipur Garment Services Federation, Manipur Secretariat Services Association and JAC on issuance of dearness allowance and dearness relief DA and DR to Manipur Garment employee, a sit-in protest was staged at Thoubal DC complex by different department staffs of Thoubal district yesterday. Speaking on the occasion, All Manipur Non-Secretariat Stenographers Association General Secretary Raj Bihari expressed that a sit-in protest was staged for the failure to fulfill the demands by the government and that the employees will start various forms of protest if the demands are not made at the earliest.
Demands resume to view Loloran Prajak Shabam Panjage, right knee, Masi, when a Todona Kahana Talu Wapam Late, and Masi Equin Satajari was a quick demanding say, Pangli Power Satajagani, Lena, Manipur going to Satariba, Quiggy, Strikasida, a quick Lloyd Power Sojo Pizagani Heda.
The Golaghat Engineering College had witnessed a crisis situation as 4th grade employees of the college have staged a protest against non-payment of their salaries. On Friday, the 3-day-long protest entered the 2nd day. The agitating employees said they are yet to get their salaries for the last 17 months. They said as the college authorities have failed to release the pending salaries, they had no option but to take the agitational part. Since Thursday, a total of 24 4th grade employees of Golaghat Engineering College have continued cease work as a protest against the non-release of their salaries. The employees have urged the government and the college authorities to release their pending salaries for the past 17 months with immediate effect. They have threatened that they would launch a democratic agitation if their salaries are not released as early as possible. India's COVID-19 tally saw a marginal dip today with 45,352 new infections being detected in a span of 24 hours. After the 2 months high of 47,092 on Thursday, the Delhi caseload witnessed a slight decline on Friday. Similarly, there was a sharp fall in the COVID fatalities today. The Health Ministry data says that 336 people succumbed to the COVID-related ailment across India in the last 24 hours. The biggest worry right now remains the steady uptick in the active cases in India. For the third day running, the active cases saw addition of more than 10,000 new infections. The government data says that at present, India has nearly 4 lakh active cases at 3,99,778. The situation remains critical in Kerala. The state saw 32,000 COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. As per Public Awards poll conducted on location-based social network Public, 72% respondents believe that COVID-19 vaccines are safe and effective. 8.8% respondents show hesitancy in getting vaccinated, of which 24% say they are concerned about side effects, whereas 26% believe that more information on the vaccines can help shore up confidence. The poll garnered a total of 9,14,164 responses. Let's take another short break. Do stay tuned for more updates.
Kaya loisandribo? As karanga na sasiya na harago.
Kay noisibo, kay sa pinaisibo.
Hima. COVID ki vaccine kap thosiya na ngana du phazna hainai dudi.
Ay haksang ka stog de. Ay kapoy. Note, haksang ka stog do ba inguni da kapa kay kadeno. Ay kapoy haisine.
Tamo, narak dringai dana isana hana sexil hona phatro. Kap thopuna phatabra ba.
Hoyare, section mana dum kapuro. Ay kapoy.
As khangdre da. Kamai ngana dono khangdre. Phare, adude ai chalu khige. Bunga, mama inda kapuge ko, papa ngalera mo.
COVID-19 laisat asigi ngakthon bagi damak COVID ki vaccine kapna laisat asigi mari lena ba laina laisat singdagi ngakthok sabangami masidana tana laisat asina sanghandana bagi damak matam gi sarkar na pirakpa sana kangon sing aikhoi ngakna satminarasi Cowin apps ta register to biduna adom su suksoi soidana vaccine asi kapthok pi COVID ki vaccine kapthok tuna COVID laitaba iram dam mo heminarasi
aikhoi vaccine kapne
Welcome back. Now onto our top story. Tensions along the Assam-Mizoram border since they have escalated once again on Friday after operator of an excavator was allegedly assaulted by the Assam police personnel on Thursday. This was alleged by Deputy Commissioner of Kolasib district in Mizoram. Meanwhile, the Assam government has denied the allegations leveled by the Mizoram's Kolasib district administration. Reacting on the allegations, SP of Hailakandi district in Assam said that personnel of the state police did not assault any Mizo worker. To preserve and promote the rich Naga traditional attire, the Nagaland Tribal Affairs Department has initiated a train in which all staff members and officers under the department will wear each tribe's traditional costume during office hours every Wednesday. Notification to that effect was issued on August 27, and all staff members at the Directorate of Tribal Affairs began wearing traditional attire on September 1st. According to Naga Pate's report, Sino Phom, Joint Director and HOD of Tribal Affairs, stated that as the department responsible for tribal welfare and affairs, the initiative is a modest step designed to promote the rich traditional attire of Nagaland's many tribes. This will be the norm for all department employees, she added. At least 44 people have been killed in U.S., New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Connecticut amid record rainfall due to Hurricane Ida. Cars were swept away, subway lines were submerged, and homes were flooded in New York. Ida, one of the most powerful hurricanes ever to strike the U.S. Gulf Coast, made landfall on Sunday in Louisiana. The UK said it would release £30 million of aid to support nations neighbouring Afghanistan dealing with refugees fleeing the country after Taliban took control. About £10 million will be made available to humanitarian groups, the UNHCR, to provide essential supplies at Afghan borders, while remaining will go to nations that experience a significant increase in refugees, it added. The United Nations has resumed humanitarian flights to northern and southern Afghanistan after the Taliban takeover, a spokesman said on Thursday. The UN Humanitarian Air Service is now operating flights to enable 160 humanitarian organizations to continue their life-saving activities in Afghanistan's provinces, UN spokesman Stefan Dujarric told reporters. The flights link the Pakistani capital Islamabad with the city Mazar-e-Sharif in northern Afghanistan and with Kandahar in the south. 3 flights have already landed in Mazar-e-Sharif since August 29. The UN Humanitarian Air Service is operated by the World Food Programme. Dujarric said that efforts are being made to launch more flights and to more destinations. India's Pramod Bhagat and his partner Palak Kohli qualified for the mixed doubles semi-finals, while 3 singles players, including Noida District Magistrate Suhas Yatiras, also made the last 4 stages to continue a rampaging run at the Paralympics badminton competition here on Friday. Bhagat, who had qualified for the men's singles SL3 event on Thursday, and Kohli beat Thailand's Siripong Timmarom and Nepal's Sianchupa 21-15, 21-19 in a 29-minute clash to finish second in Group B. In men's singles, Suhas Tarun Dhillon and Manoj Sarkar also made it to the semi-finals on a fruitful day for India. In SL4 class, Suhas, a world number 3, took 19 minutes to get rid of Indonesia's Harry Susanto 21-6, 21-12 in Group A, while Tarun, seated second, recovered from a mid-game slump to outwit Korea's Singkun Wan 21-18, 15-21, 21-17 in a Group B match. Suhas will face France top seed Lucas Majur, while Tarun will cross swords with Indonesia's Freddy Setiawan later in the day. Now, before we wind up for the day, let's have a quick look at headlines once again. A budget of ₹3,10,716 crore was sanctioned in Manipur for the work of widening to 2-lane. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh distributed Ayush Aapke Dwar medicinal saplings. Mizoram's excavator operator assaulted, kidnapped by Assam's corps. Border tensions escalate again. India reported 45,352 new COVID-19 cases and 336 deaths on Friday. And crisis in Golaghat Engineering College as 4th grade employees stage protest for non-payment of salary. That's all we have on this edition of ELITETV English News. Thanks for watching ELITETV and have a great night.